It's a Heidel Minicast. And now, Scott Clark.
We're in Christianity and Liberalism, page 143. Machen is talking about the difference between true faith and the kind of faith that prevails in the modern liberal church. And in 2023, perhaps beyond the modern liberal church. Say we're almost there. The Great Lakes Reformed Conference is coming up in just a few days, October 14th, this Saturday, 2023, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Maybe your schedule is a little clearer now and you can still find some time in your day to come see the conference. It's at Oakland Hills Community Church, Farmington Hills, Michigan. Oakland Hills Community Church, OPC. And it features Dr. Kim Riddlebarger, Dr. D.G. Hart, and myself. And we're each talking about aspects of worship. It's $20. It's this Saturday. And you can find out everything you need to know at heidelblog.net/GLRC. We'll see you there.
If the Heidelcast helps you, won't you help us keep it going? Please make the coffer clink by clicking on the PayPal link or by sending a check to Heidelberg Reformation Association, 1637 East Valley Parkway, number 391, Escondido, California, 92027.
Machen wrote, "Very different is the conception of faith which prevails in the liberal church. According to modern liberalism, faith is essentially the same as, quote, making Christ master, close quote, in one's life. At least it is by making Christ master in the life that the welfare of men is sought. But that simply means that salvation is thought to be obtained by our own obedience to the commands of Christ. Such teaching is just a sublimated form of legalism. Not the sacrifice of Christ on this view, but our own obedience to God's law is the ground of hope. In this way, the whole achievement of the Reformation has been given up, and there has been a return to the religion of the Middle Ages. At the beginning of the 16th century, God raised up a man who began to read the epistle of Galatians with his own eyes. The result was the rediscovery of the doctrine of justification by faith. Upon that rediscovery has been based the whole of our evangelical freedom. As expounded by Luther and Calvin, the Epistle to the Galatians became the Magna Carta of Christian liberty. But modern liberalism has returned to the old interpretation of Galatians, which was urged against the reformers. Thus, Professor Burton's elaborate commentary on the epistle, despite all its extremely valuable modern scholarship, is, in one respect, a medieval book. It has returned to an anti-Reformation exegesis, by which Paul is thought to be attacking in the epistle only the piecemeal morality of the Pharisees. In reality, of course, the object of Paul's attack is the thought that in any way man can earn his acceptance with God. What Paul is primarily interested in is not spiritual religion over against ceremonialism, but the free grace of God over against human merit. The grace of God is rejected by modern liberalism, and the result is slavery, the slavery of the law, the wretched bondage by which man undertakes the impossible task of establishing his own righteousness as a ground of acceptance with God. It might seem strange at first that liberalism, of which the very name means freedom, should be in reality wretched slavery. But the phenomenon is not really so strange. Emancipation from the blessed will of God always involves bondage to some worse taskmaster.
Copyright Heidelberg Reformation Association. All rights reserved. This is a Heidel Media production.